Hey, welcome back from sunny Phoenix, Arizona. You know, this trip got me to thinking about some of the skills that are involved in taking a rifle to a match and making the best of it. So today we're going to talk about the rifle maintenance that needs to be done upon arrival at your destination. In order to do that, we're going to start with our fix-it sticks. I'll put a link in the descriptions for these. They're simply a spring-loaded torque indicating tool that helps us check our torques. The first step that we need to take whenever we travel with a rifle is to check the torque on every fastener. We're checking the torque, not changing the torque, and that's an important distinction. So with the fix-it stick, because it is a spring-loaded torque tool, we can apply torque only up to the necessary torque without moving the fastener. So if I take this front cross bolt and increase it to the 45 inch-pounds that it's supposed to be, it doesn't move. We know it's torqued. We don't have to go any further than that. Likewise, we're going to do all of the ring cap screws one at a time and make sure nothing moves at the designated torque of 15 inch-pounds. The bedding screws will also be checked at 45 inch-pounds. And then all the ancillary fasteners that are just hand tight will be checked as well. The idea is we don't want something loose on the rifle when we start shooting. In this case, a fix-it stick works great. It's small, compact, and portable and not terribly expensive. But a bending bar torque wrench works the same way, and you can use that as well. I've used one for many years. I decided to take this with me because it's such a small form factor in its bag. Do remember before you leave home to make sure that you have all the bits that you actually will need for this operation, because sometimes you get into a situation like this bubble level that's incorporated into the top cap that a regular bit will not fit into, so you need to have a special tool for it. So make sure you have those with you. In my case, I simply use the driver for the half-inch socket that I just used to check the cross bolts, and I can check the cap screws as well. Really easy. Well, wasn't that embarrassing? I had multiple scope cap screws that were a little loose. They were below 15 inch-pounds. Also, the screws retaining the rad in the butt plate were loose as well. Neither one is going to cause you immediate problems, but can become a problem during a match as the rifle undergoes repeated recoil. The reason that we do this is because of two things. One is vibration. I drove 1,500 miles here with this rifle, and it got vibrated a little bit. If there was anything on the edge of being loose, it's loose now. It's the simple fact that vibration makes screws loosen up. The other thing to consider is the materials that the barrel, the action, and the scope mount, as well as the scope, are made of. In this case, the scope is made of, most likely, aluminum. I mean, it might be titanium, but I doubt it. The scope mount is most likely titanium because this is a Night Force mag mount. I'll go check and find out. I'll put a note in the description what it's made out of. The Golden Bear is made of stainless steel, as is the barrel. So the consideration is thermal expansion and contraction because it's a lot warmer here in Phoenix than it was in Washington State. So everything has expanded, but the thermal expansion coefficient of aluminum, titanium, and steel are all different. So you're going to find that at certain temperatures, you're going to get more expansion in your scope mount than you got in your action. Even though the crossbolt is steel, that doesn't mean that that mount can't change shapes underneath it and expand a little bit to make it lose its torque. It's always good to check your torque when you get somewhere new. The lesson in all of this is no matter how well you prepare, how much time you spend getting your rifle ready at home, you have to check it when you get to your destination. All right, guys, that's a quick tip for competition shooting, hunting, or, well, any kind of good shooting. Stay safe out there, and I'll see you in the next video.